team, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then I just want to say hi, my name is Lara and this channel is all about minimalism. Start that again. Hey team, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I just want to say hi, my name is Lara and this channel is all about minimalism and intentional living. Crushed it. So if this sounds like stuff that you're interested in doing, if you want to get your life a little bit more intentional and a little bit more simple, then feel free to subscribe. I do make videos every week. 2020 was a bit rough for making videos every week, but 2021 is where it is at. So I wanted to kick off the new year by doing a couple of things about how to get more minimal in your life. My first video, of course, was about things that I am not buying this year. So I kind of wanted to continue on that theme. And this video is all about stuff that I only own one of. I first saw this video topic done by Sarah Therese, so I'm going to link her channel here. She also is an amazing minimalist YouTuber. I would thoroughly recommend that you all follow her. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Here are some of the things that I only own one of. So first off, let's tackle some of the big ticket items. Number one, I only own one car because there are only two of us. We also don't have kids, so we don't really need to be doing like multiple runs at the same time. My husband works in the city, so it's super easy for him to catch the train and just go. So the majority of the time he'll public transport in and then I'll have the car for the day because I work from home the majority of the time. Next is that we only have one couch. We do live in a very small apartment. I'm trying to be wary of calling it a tiny house because it doesn't technically fit the parameters of a tiny house. It is 48 square meters. Which is something in feet, which I'll put like here for you. So it is a small apartment, it doesn't quite categorize as tiny, but as such we only really need the one couch. So we've kind of opted for one couch and one sitting chair. Also living in a tiny place, we actually only have the one wardrobe, one closet, because our second closet we turned into a gaming station for Alex. And if you kind of want to see a little bit more of what that's about, and our house layout, I am going to be doing a small apartment tour to show you our little abode. So that tour is coming soon. I do want it to be one of my next videos to come out. I just need to tidy up our house a little bit. But I will try and do, just like we do on the majority of tiny tours that you might see online, I'll show you what's in every cupboard and how much stuff we actually have. On that same tangent, we do only have one bed. It is a 2-bedroom apartment, but we only have the one bed because we discovered in the last place that we lived, when we also had a 2-bedroom place, the second bedroom hardly ever got used. So there was really no point in having it permanently set up as a bedroom because its use for that was like 6 times a year, which is ridiculous to have an entire space dedicated to it. So we only have the one master bed, which is permanent and in our bedroom. Okay, moving on to some of our smaller ticket items. Number one on that list that I only own one of is my wallet. So I have a very slimline wallet because first of all, I don't really have a purse. The closest thing I have is like a mini backpack, and I can't really put that in this list of things I only own one of and count it as a purse because I technically own 2 backpacks. I own its little mini one, which functions as my purse, and a big one, which I use for working out. However, I do only have one wallet. It is amazing. I got it for my birthday or Christmas from Alex. It is slim, it is cute. So I can put that in the back pocket of jeans, which I honestly usually live my life in. Love this, it's the only thing that I need. Next on the list of stuff I only own one of is my razor. So I got rid of disposable razors about a year ago. I think I bought this bad boy and I love this. This is just a Philips electric razor. I'm pretty sure it's designed for men, but what is gender anyway? So I don't particularly care about having like the close, smooth, whatever shave. This goes close enough, and bonus points, I don't get ingrown hairs. So I have one battery operated rechargeable razor. Next up, while we're talking about, you know, body and grooming and stuff, I only own one perfume. This is my favorite. It's actually running low, so I'm gonna need to replace it soon. I used to wear this exact perfume when I was in university, and then I rediscovered it again because I don't like anything that's too flowery. So This bottle lasts me a while. I actually think they're going to be discontinuing it soon, so I might need to stock up on this. But I only have one perfume because it's a scent I like. I don't need like multiple scents for my life. That seems insane to me. So just one perfume. I also only own one watch. My watch band is getting very ratty and it's on my list of things to replace. I have a buy list, so it's kind of like I'm going to compile a list of things that I really want to buy, and I try not to stray from that list too much. Stuff needs to stay on the list for a little while before I purchase it. But new watch band has been on it for a little minute. As you can see, she's pretty broken. Next on the list of things I only own one of, let's talk about jewelry. So for a lot of you already know, I have lots of pairs of earrings. I love earrings. However, I don't really wear rings that much. So what I own one of is rings. Of course, it's my wedding band. And outside of that, it's not something I really wear. And even this, when it's in really hot weather, I try and take off because my fingers swell. And I have to take it off a bunch to do circus training. So rings, not so much. Earrings, plenty of. Necklaces, I probably own 2. Next, let's talk about clothing. So even though I have a capsule wardrobe, I know the style that I like. So I actually have like multiple pairs of the same kind of thing. So I have like 3 pairs of jeans and I have like 7 crops, because that's kind of what I stock standard live my life in. However, there are a couple of things that I do only own one of. I own 0. I thought I still owned 1 underwire bra, and then I went to try and find it. I got rid of that thing ages ago, which shows how little I wore it. But I do own 1 jacket. So I wear a lot of jumpers. Like, I love jumpers. Big baggy jumpers are my favorite thing. But I do only own 1 jacket. And I only bought this in 2020 and late in 2020, in like November 2020, because it was like a birthday gift to myself. And I needed something for when it's hot weather or when I'm going out somewhere, I can have something to chuck over that isn't a jumper. So it is like a little bit more tight fitting and stylish looking. Cropped, of course, because I'm me. I also own 1 sarong. So if you live in cold weather, probably not something you see as a necessity. If you live in hot weather, I use this so much. It's great for like, I'm getting out of bed in the morning and chucking on. It's great for I'm going swimming. It's great for I'm traveling. It's a makeshift picnic blanket. It's a makeshift scarf. Like, it is super useful. I love my 1 sarong. When this breaks, it's just gonna be a sad day, y'all. Next on the list of stuff is 1 pair of sweatpants or track pants. These, almost every season I'm like, do I need these? And then when it's time to train in winter, these are great. So just to be able to chuck on and warm up in a pair of sweats before I go into the rest of my training is pretty great. Another thing that I only own 1 of is a dog. He's over here laying down. Hey, little sleepy boy. Do we only have 1 of you? Yeah. Hey, cute boy. You're cute. While I'm looking at it, filming equipment, I own 1 camera. I can't really film it for you because it's the 1 camera I own, plus a phone. I own 1 of those also. But they're kind of like normal things that you only own 1 of. I only own 1 laptop, but they're kind of like, I feel like the majority of people only own 1 of those. Do you own 2 of those? Because that's hectic. I am a minimalist, so I do only own 1 of a fair few things, but surprisingly, I own multiples, but a low amount of a lot of things. And that's purely because I know the kind of life that I lead, and I'm doing slow paring down of stuff. That being said, I already do have a bin of declutter items on the go. So even though I decluttered at the end of last year, I still have a bunch of stuff where I'm like, oh, that can go. I don't need that. I made a list of kitchen stuff not too long ago to try and do like, that's gonna go into storage and see if I use it. So next up on the channel, I will be doing a tiny house tour just to give you an idea of our small apartment and how we live. But I also think I might wanna do a video about the stuff that as a minimalist, I own a lot of. Because I do. because minimalism can look different to different people. So if that sounds like something you're keen to get on board with, then ring the bell so that you're notified of when that gets posted. Leave me a comment because that always helps the channel, and it's always lovely to meet all of y'all. And I hope that you got a lot out of today's video. I will see you next week. As always, thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.